Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday and welcome to the second candle review of the day here. I have so many fall candle reviews that I want to get through that for the next couple weekends here, you might be seeing multiple reviews a day popping up. So obviously you don't have to watch every single one. If one interests you, great. If not, yeah, skip it. So it is currently almost 1:30 in the afternoon on, it's either Monday or Tuesday right now. And you can see that this candle is not actually lit. And the reason that I'm telling you the time is because I can't light this candle. I have to go pick up my daughter from school at 2 o'clock. So I don't want this bad boy to tunnel. One thing that I am always sure to do is to blow out my candles before I leave the house. I never leave a candle burning. I don't care if I'm just going down the street to the school. I don't do it. Occasionally, like sometimes I will forget, but even if I'm like halfway to my destination, I will turn my butt around and go back home and blow that candle out. So, I have been dying to give you guys my review of the Nest Pumpkin Chai Candle, which is what you see in front of you. I purchased this particular one, which is the 8 ounce. I think it's like 8.1 ounces exactly. Does it say? Yep, 8.1 ounces. I purchased this from the Sephora Customer Appreciation Sale. They had a 20% off sale for Rouge and then 15% off for VIB members a few weeks ago. So many of you have said, try this candle, it's amazing. And since I had the 20% off, I went ahead and purchased this through Sephora. But you can get Nest candles from the Nest Fragrances website. You can get them from, I want to say even possibly Derm Store has them. Amazon, you can find Nest candles a lot of places. What's nice about ordering through their website is that they obviously do offer free shipping after I think $75, and then they also do samples, so you can get either perfume samples or little votive candle samples. Nest Fragrances is obviously owned by Laura Slatkin, who is married to Harry Slatkin. It's actually kind of appropriate that this candle is sitting atop this Homeworx pedestal. Some of you have asked me about this, and yeah, that's a Homeworx pedestal. Probably you're not going to be able to buy it because they sell out like crazy fast when they become available. This one sold out very quickly on the QVC website, so I'm sorry I cannot link it for you, but if you feel like being a stalker, you can definitely check the QVC website periodically and see if it pops up in the as is section, which is oftentimes just customer returns. So yeah, and it's obviously discounted when it's there. So check the QVC website if you're interested in this particular pedestal. So let's talk about pumpkin chai. So many recommendations, like I said, from you guys, and I finally have it. This is available, by the way, in a lovely 3-wick version on the Nest Fragrances website for $68. And I want to say that this size is 45 or 48. It's 42. I lied. So this particular size is $42. So expensive. Nest candles are not cheap, but Nest candles are, in my opinion, worth the splurge. If there's a scent that you really like, for example, for me, I love the Nest holiday scent. Love it so much so that I bought 2 of the 3 wicks for the holiday time. I also purchased another 8 ounce of the Birchwood Pine candle because I love that one around the holiday time as well. So these are splurge-worthy candles for me. They are a lot more expensive than what you're going to pay at, say, Bath & Body Works or Yankee Candle, but I feel like there's a difference in these candles. So I was watching Tina Divalicious. He actually did a review of this candle about a week or so ago, and one of the things that he mentioned is the same thing I'm going to mention here, is that This scent is really kind of the epitome of fall for me. I love this scent. It's gorgeous. It is very similar to the Bath and Body Works Pumpkin Patch candle, but I feel like this is, for me, slightly more sophisticated, but they are very similar. So if you're looking for a similar effect to what I'm going to explain to you here with the Nest candle, just go to Bath and Body Works and sniff out their, I believe it's called Pumpkin Patch this year. So yeah, do look into that. However, I'm not buying a ton of Bath and Body Works candles anymore because the performance just blows. I've been so disappointed with so many of the candles. I am not completely off Bath and Body Works candles. I'm not going to say that, but I just don't buy in bulk from them the way that I used to. It's just not worth it to me anymore because there's just so many duds. So there's that. Let's talk about the fragrance description here of the Nest candle. By the way, this is an amber colored glass here at the top. It's clear at the bottom, and then the wax is a really nice orange, like a pumpkin orange. Love everything about the packaging of these. You do want to give yourself several hours if you're going to light this. This is not something that you're going to light and then blow out 20 minutes later. You're going to get tunneling. You have to let it completely pull out, and I can show you that you need to do that because if you don't, that right there happens. So yeah, I had this lit and I didn't let it pull out completely, and these do kind of struggle to even out after you do that. So be careful. All right, fragrance description is: pumpkin chai creates a cozy autumn ambiance with a blend of pumpkin, spicy masala chai, cardamom, ginger, and cinnamon. So, this, I don't feel like I could give you guys a better description than what I just told you. This really does have a solid base of like a pumpkin note to it. It is a spicier candle. The cinnamon that they're talking about in here is not a red hot cinnamon. It's more of like a cinnamon stick, like a fresh cinnamon stick scent. It's not overly spicy. The cardamom definitely comes through for me, as does that kind of chai type note. There is a chai tea that I get at a coffee shop that I used to do a lot of my client meetings at. And it is a sweet chai blend, and the notes from that chai tea are very similar to what I smell in this candle. It's just kind of fall. Like, I don't know how better to explain it to you guys. As far as the comparison to something that you may have smelled, again, check out the Pumpkin Patch candle from Bath and Body Works. There are definitely similarities between the two, but again, I feel like this is more sophisticated smelling than the Pumpkin Patch. There's just something more refined about this version. The good thing is I don't really get a ton of the ginger from this. I guess if you were to really like stick your nose in it and like really try to like sniff out the different tones in the candle, you could. But for me, I don't love ginger, so it's kind of nice to have it just sort of maybe playing in the background a little bit. Really, I'm getting more of those like autumnal spices mixed with the pumpkin, like that creamy orange, like pumpkin note. It's very fresh. It's very, it just smells like this time of year, to be honest, you guys. It is something that I could see myself definitely easily repurchasing every single year and just enjoying it. The next time that I buy it, I will definitely be buying it in the 3-wick version because I feel like the 3-wick would honestly last me a couple of falls, to be honest. These are really slow burning candles. Laura Slatkin created these with a softer wax. It's not like super gooey, but it's definitely like a slightly gooier wax. Like, you don't want to stick your finger in it because it will feel like kind of slick. And it's pretty slow burning. I don't know what the burn time is on this 8-ounce size. I don't think I see that. Let me see if I can pull it up on the Nest website. I want to say that these burn a really long time. Additional information. Let's do that. 50 to 60 hours is what they say for this 8-ounce size. I would definitely put that on the higher end, just based on the other 8-ounce Nest candle that I've burned, which was the apricot tea. Yes, I would agree that like 60 hours is pretty spot on for me with my experience so far. I have heard people complain that they don't like the fact that these can tunnel easily, because you have to give them the time, people. If you're gonna light this bad boy, give it at least 3 to 4 hours to completely pull out. If you're not willing to do that, don't light it. You will get tunneling. It will drive you crazy. You could potentially wrap it in tin foil to like get it to even out again, but I don't know. I would just give it the time that it needs. Otherwise, light another candle, get out like a Homeworx 4-wick, or get out any old Bath & Body Works candle. I was gonna say Yankee, but those take a while to pull out because of their paraffin wax. So yeah, just give it the time. As far as wicks go, so I have not trimmed this one. And honestly, the only thing that I would do here is just take that little nub that you see over here off. I don't trim these wicks very short at all. Give this enough room to get a nice tall flame. Otherwise, again, you're gonna experience that tunneling. I do think that over time, as this burns down a little bit more, this is gonna like get toastier, and this will like kind of fall down into the wax and recover. It just looks a little bit ugly right now, but also, I love reusing these. They're very easy to clean up after you're done, and they're great for like brushes or Q-tips, or you know, you can put a votive in there. I just feel like the packaging is very classic, very elegant, very reusable. I really enjoy these candles. I will certainly continue to purchase from Nest. I like the company. I love their perfumes. Have you guys smelled any of their perfumes? The Black Dahlia, is it? Oh geez, now I spaced on the name. I think it's Black Dahlia, is amazing. Indigo and Midnight Fleur are like my two other favorites. They're beautiful floral fragrances. I feel like Laura Slatkin does florals really well. You guys know I'm not a huge floral person, but when she does a floral, like, she does an amazing, sophisticated, beautiful floral. So yeah, strength on this guy is a solid 7 out of 10. The throw is, I wouldn't give it quite a 7. I have it in my, I'm just gonna flip you guys around here. I have it in my entryway here on that little thing that you see over there, that white piece of furniture. Because it's right there, it floats upstairs really nicely, and then it does fill the bulk of the downstairs. You can definitely smell it. So I would actually put the throw maybe at like, oh, I don't know. I would put that at about a 7 as well. I know when I have this thing lit. I can smell it throughout the house. It's stronger in the room that I'm burning it, but it is definitely noticeable in the other rooms that are around the area where I'm burning it. It travels pretty well. It's decently strong in the entryway. It's a great entryway candle because of the way that the fragrance likes to rise in this particular one, because it'll smell up the upstairs of my house really nicely too. So overall, 2 thumbs up for this one from me. I will repurchase probably the next go around. Nest has 20 to 25% off sales decently frequently, a few times a year. And the next time that they do it, I think I'll go ahead and pick up a 3-wick of this, and probably snag a 3-wick also at the same time of the Birchwood Pine if they have it in stock, because that one's gorgeous too. Oh, that's such a nice scent, you guys. I'll do an in-depth review of that once we start getting into holiday candles. I did talk a little bit about it when I had it in the like votive size last year, but I have a feeling it's going to be even nicer in the larger 8-ounce size. That's such a beautiful holiday scent. And then obviously not to mention the scent holiday is really nice too. Just great sophisticated fragrances from Nest. Worth the splurge for me personally. But they are a spendier candle, so you got to be willing to shell out a little bit of coin to enjoy these bad boys. Let me know if you have tried pumpkin chai, what your thoughts are. I have a feeling I'm going to get a lot of feedback on this one since most of you recommended it to me in the first place. And I am also curious to see if there are any other Nest fragrances that you really enjoy as well. I think that they have a really nice selection of a few different things, so always looking to see what your guys' suggestions are. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I hope that this review is helpful. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.